Today we have some updates on this castle slash mountain thing that we're all working on. I've been a little slack and a little bit busy the last 2 weeks. Well, in hospital like the other week, my girlfriend was not very well, so I didn't really get too much time to play, obviously. And then the week just gone, I don't know. I was just doing other things. So here we are today to show you guys what's been happening on this area here. As you guys can see, there has been some construction on the walls and the towers and some awesome looking cathedral-y. I'm thinking that's the start of the castle, but honestly, I really don't know. But yeah, today this is what we're going to be working on. Hopefully get a little bit of this done up as well. So this is what Abby has designed here. She's done a really cool job. I really like it. I was going to maybe touch it and do like some overgrown stuff to it, because I know they're thinking maybe doing that. So if I can maybe help out with that, I'll do like a section of the wall, maybe like this section or something, and see how it looks, see what they think. If not, it's pretty easy to replace if it, isn't too that much of a big deal. So yeah, there's a couple of towers here that we're going to work on today. We're going to chuck in these 2, maybe 3 down here. We might leave this end bit as we might not do this end one just here, so we might just do these 2 just for the moment, just because I know Roth wanted to continue working on this a little bit further. So I'm not sure if this is going to be start of the castle or what the go is, but it looks so look how they're cool. Like, it looks like there's so many more layers to it than what there actually is. I don't know. It looks really epic. And apparently he said it's still going to go up like another 10 or 20 blocks or something like that. I'm pretty sure he said. So that's really cool, but I'm not really sure. I think it's going to extend out that back way, and then we're going to have the walls and stuff coming back along here. So we'll see how all that goes. But yeah, for the meantime, I was going to do what I can here, and then we might go down and have a look at some of the dock work, just because I was planning on doing like some docks and stuff down. I'll show you guys in just a second. I plan on working on some docks down over this way here, probably down over here somewhere, making like a harbour or something. That could look pretty cool, just because the way that it ties down with the bottom of the mountain as like the steps come down just over here. Maybe if we can like maybe put a bridge or something. Oh, it looks like he wants to go this way actually, so that's fine. We can extend that down that way there and maybe have like the harbour or ports or something like connected up here, and then we can eventually do a few ships or something like that. I'm not really too great. I haven't really done a ship apart from like the couple of shipwreck designs that I did last week and stuff like that. So it should be pretty interesting to build. But the port and things I should be able to, knock out and do pretty decently, I feel like. So something over there looked pretty cool. And then yeah, it's going to be like coming along out this way, and we'll build in some boats and stuff here eventually, so it's going to all line up and look very epic as well. So this is the whole front side as well. I'm not sure if I showed you guys that before, but yeah, I guess let's just jump into it and start working on a few of these towers, and we can get them up and built. And yeah, I guess we're getting into it. So we're going ahead and finish up this one tower here. I did start the second one over here. I only got like not even a third of the way through. I just kind of built up these lower sections here, and then I had to go and do some things that I think Abby would have come across and finished it all up, which is pretty cool. So yeah, these towers over here are done. We're not going to extend it anymore this way here, because I'm guessing this here is the church. Looking at kind of the project board over there was what Roth was building. Is this here is probably going to be the church. So that's going to be a massive church. So imagine how big we're going to have to build the castle to not be overdone by a church. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty cool to work on. But yeah, so it's not going to extend any more of this way just for the meantime. But yeah, it's all coming together pretty nicely. I think it's turning out not too bad at all. Let me know what you guys think as well. I still want to maybe come in and do like an overgrown effect or something as well. We might work on that maybe at a different time. But for the meantime, I thought we could come down this way here and maybe even like lay out a potential a dock situation coming down here. So I was thinking of having like the path finishing here, correct? So it's gonna follow down and around here. So maybe on like this level here, we extend like some stone bricks and something hanging out over that way, and then we can like lower it down into kind of like the wharf, I guess, so then it can like lower down and then head outwards, and then with the ships and things can come in here. Maybe over this section here we can kind of do like an unloading area kind of thing. So I thought I'd go ahead and like lay down some stone, at least getting this here somewhat looking, I guess, a bit more reasonable. Because I was thinking maybe having it up higher than kind of lowering down into it. I think that would look pretty cool having like different dimensions rather than it just being flat. So we might honestly go from like something like about here. I'll extend it probably out a fair bit if I'm just having a quick look at this. Maybe something about here, or actually we might bring it over there actually, and that might tie it all together a bit nicer. And then depending how we do the path, we can kind of link it together a little bit. But if we kind of do, I thought maybe if we have like this first kind of area, at least coming along to here, then that way we can have this whole area down, and then it can go off and down. We'll maybe have like 2 or 3 different areas that the boats can pull into. So I might go ahead and quickly do this one up, and we can maybe get back to looking at some of the wooden foundations for the piers. Okay, so then maybe we can like kind of go from here, have our stone steps leading down on to the area, and then kind of use the spruce wood here to lay out the, I guess, the pier kind of dock areas. I don't really know exactly what to call it, but we'll bring these all the way out essentially. So yeah, I think that looking at that, that's a pretty reasonable areas for like as far as the length of this goes, just because we've got the depth of the water just here should be deep enough for like a big ship or something to come into here, and then still be able to go out as well. And then on this side here we could have like a little offloading bay or something like that as well, so like a cargo ship or something can pull up in this side, and then on like maybe we'll do like one more long pier or something like that that comes out, and that can be for passengers, I guess, so something a bit something like that. So I'm going to turn all these into slabs. I'm going to go ahead and lay down some of this stuff here. I don't think we'll get into like detailing this too much today, but we'll see how we go, and yeah, I guess I'll just get these laid out. So we are far from being finished down here, but I kind of ran out of materials, and I need to ask Abby how she gets the I guess there's like a wood farm automatic thing over here, like underneath the thing. I don't know if I can see it from here, but it's kind of near that, if that's not it. But I don't really know how to turn it on, so I kind of need to ask her how to do that so I can get some spruce wood up and going so I can finish this off. But yeah, this is kind of my idea for the meantime. I've added these kind of rails in. I think they look pretty cool, if I do say so myself. They got some hidden lighting, of course, so then all this gets lit up. From the outside, it looks pretty good, I think, as well. Coming down here, I got some extra like fence posts and stuff coming down. I might even like come in like this and then add in some gates or something underneath as well, just add that little bit extra, and potentially even hang something on the side. I don't really know what, but that could be an idea as well. So let's go back up here. There we go. And I think here I'm going to definitely add some different textures. It's not just going to be like this stone at all, and I'm going to try and work on a better transitioning between these two. I think that would work out a lot nicer as well. Maybe even extend it out a little bit further so it's not just like a straight down. Maybe some slabs, something that might work a little bit better. And of course, obviously, fix up this here so it kind of blends all nicely and works together. We'll probably end up using some stone as like that's what's on the path there, maybe even some dirt or something like that to kind of like transition into this kind of area. We might even extend this out a little bit further that direction, and of course change up the texturing, as I said, add in some walls around here to make it all as safe and sound. But yeah, I think on this side here we're definitely going to add in some kind of cargo-y area, so that might come back into the stone. Still not 100% sure, but yeah, I'm having fun just playing around with it, seeing how everything goes. But over this side here is going to be another dock that comes out as well. I think this here is enough room for a decent sized ship to place in. It's really going to have like from this post all the way across to a post that's over here. So I think that should be quite enough of a gap. I hope so anyways. If not, I'm going to have to extend it down, or maybe even bring it down and across rather than destroying the forest. forest to put it in. I think that could also look potentially pretty cool, being that it's like kind of coming into different levels and kind of different areas as well. But yeah, this is kind of what I'm thinking so far, and we'll put another ship over this side as well. We might even extend this up a little bit further just so the other ship can kind of fit in a bit nicer over here. But of course, I also need to learn how to build some ships, so that will be pretty fun. But I was also reminding, this is Crab's basis over here. She did an awesome job with this like neon city. So I don't know if I showed you guys this or not, but I'm gonna fly over here and we can check it out because it's looking really cool, and I hope she comes back to finish it off. That is some crazy amount of sugarcane going on just there. Oh my god. And it's going to disguise it all as well. That is a really cool texture job. I like that a lot. And this thing here is just amazing. I love it. It's going to look really sick once it's all done. I'm lagging so much over here though. I'm guessing there's a lot of stuff that is just happening being over here. But this looks incredible. I really hope she finishes it off. I haven't seen half of this stuff actually. And we've got a giant mob farm up here as well, it looks like. Maybe an iron farm. So unfortunately, I am out of time again for this kind of week. We didn't really do a great deal, but we got in our heads like what we need to do and kind of some preparation work that I need to do before next episode, where hopefully we can come back and finish off the pier and get that in looking nicely. And this here is a tavern as well that I'm going to be designing. So I might work on a design potentially, or half have a look at something that I can think about putting in the tavern just here. So this is kind of a cool area for it. I like it. It's pretty close into the first thing you come into town. I might even come back in and potentially do some work with this pathway. I'm sure it's not 100% done. It's just kind of been thrown into an idea of what we're going to be doing. So yeah, I think I might go ahead and wrap up the video just there, guys. So if you have enjoyed this one at all, don't forget that like button, subscribe with the notification bell, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. And yeah, thanks again for hitting 4K, because we hit this by the end of this video, but not at the start. So yeah, anyways, thank you, and I guess I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Later.